Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. I'm gonna try my best to vlog. I'm not sure how good I'll actually be at it. I have a hard time opening up to people, so this is really a vulnerable moment for me. But I'm gonna try my best, and I know I'm not that girl that can vlog weekly. I don't know how people do that. Some weeks I just don't have anything going on at all. So I'm just going to try to do a monthly vlog. So I'll post this one. This is the month of June, so I'll post this one like the last week of June. And I'll try to do that every month. Just have like a monthly vlog at the end of every month, like the last Wednesday of every month or something. I'm going to try to post the vlog from that month. So this is an exciting month, though. We've got a vacation coming up, and I'm sweaty and nasty right now. I just finished a workout. I'm kind of putting myself through vacation boot camp because, like, I've been eating what I want to and not working out, and then I was like, oh, wow, it's 16 days until our vacation to the beach, and I need to start working out and watching what I eat. So I'm kind of putting myself through a little boot camp. Not really, but I'm just trying to exercise in some way every day for like 30 minutes and drink lots of water, which I already do, so that's not too hard. But I'm trying to stay on it and not miss a day of drinking enough water and just making healthier food choices and staying out of the fast food lane and just eating lots of fruits and vegetables and whole grains and that kind of thing. And I kind of had a wake-up call a couple of months ago on my health, and I just haven't done anything about it. A couple months ago, I just went for a regular checkup and everything, and I have high cholesterol, so they put me on cholesterol medicine. And so I told myself leaving the doctor's office, I was like, I don't want to be on cholesterol medicine forever. The cholesterol is something you can fix with diet and exercise. It just takes a while to correct it. So I'm going to try to eat all the things I'm supposed to for that and avoid all the things I'm supposed to for that. So, like, I'm not supposed to eat red meat or dairy or fried foods or anything like that, and I'm supposed to eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and get, like, a few days of cardio exercise, 3 to 4 days a week, like a little 30-minute cardio exercise. So I'm going to try to do that, and hopefully my goal is when I go back next year for my checkup that they tell me I don't have to be on the cholesterol medicine anymore. That's my hopes and dreams, because I hate the thought of having to take medication every day. If I have to, I understand, but this is something I can correct, and this is just made from poor food choices and not like getting an actual sweat in during exercise. So I'm going to try my best to do that. And I got into some bad eating habits because last summer I was like a year and a half postpartum, and I really didn't watch what I eat. I was breastfeeding before that, and I was just getting in the calories where I needed them. And then after I stopped breastfeeding, I didn't change the way that I eat, and I wasn't really exercising or anything like that. So the weight started piling on because I wasn't burning those extra calories anymore. And so I got kind of desperate to lose weight, and I hopped on the keto trend. And I know that has done great things for some people, but I really think that's what spiked my cholesterol, because I was eating a lot of dairy with it, a lot of processed meats, and I think that's really what made my cholesterol go through the roof, was all of that. But I mean, I did drop like 35 pounds with it, so it did help me lose weight. It's just, I think it had a bad effect on my body cholesterol wise. So that's not practical for me, and I get that. So that means I need to put in the work at actually exercising and not just depending on food to burn my calories, which is essentially what keto does. Is it like turns your body into this like just calorie burning machine, because you've got all these fats in your body. And I just I can't do that. That's just not for me. My heart is not where it can handle all that, I guess. So I'm just going to concentrate on whole foods and healthy rounded meals and getting in a sweat as often as I can. And I'm really going in hard on it right now because I really want to look good in a swimsuit in a couple of weeks. Oh my God, it's really like 2 weeks away. Like I've got 2 weeks. And I'm really not unhealthy. Well, okay. I'm probably not making the healthiest choices, but I'm not really paying attention to the number on the scale. Like that's not what I want to concentrate on. I'm beyond that. Like my confidence doesn't come from the number on the scale, but I do want to feel confident in the clothes I wear. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel fit, and I don't. I don't feel that way at all. I don't feel like I look grotesquely unhealthy or anything, but I do know I can do better. And I want to live a long time. That's the goal. Like, I have 9 kids, and I want to be around to see them grow up and achieve things and have their own kids and start their own families. So I've got some long-term goals that I want to be around to see. So I've got to change the way I eat and exercise, and I'm starting that today. It's kind of just like a little reset this month and a little reality check because I haven't been making the wisest of choices. So I just got my workout in. Drinking my water. I'm going to try to drink like 2 of these a day. And already started out eating healthy today, and I'm not going to look back. I'm just going to make healthy choices from here on out and get my workouts in and feel better because I'm tired of feeling like I don't have any energy. I'm tired of feeling like depressed because I have to take medication for my body to work properly and to keep me healthy. I shouldn't have to depend on that, especially since it's a choice, and I've not been making the wisest of choices. So it's time to change that. So you're going to see a lot of getting out and walking and exercising this month, and then you'll get to see our vacation, and it's going to just be lots and lots of fun. You won't see a lot of my kids on the vlogs just because I do try to protect their identity. I know a lot of people have different opinions on that, and that's fine. You know, I respect everybody's opinion, but I just don't feel comfortable putting my kids' images out there a whole lot. You will see glimpses of them here and there. I mean, I'm a busy mom. I'm with them all day. Like, they're my whole world. So you're going to see them from time to time, but I am going to try to protect their identity and not just put them in the camera all the time. I personally don't feel comfortable with that. But I will try to show you as much of my day-to-day that I can while still doing that, and everybody just be happy in the end. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. Let's see how this goes. So today is like super crazy hot. It's been like 90-95 degrees every day for like a week. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set up like a little section for my littles to have like a little kiddie pool, and then thinking for my teenagers, my older kids, my preteens and my teenagers, I'm thinking about setting up like a big tarp and them doing like slip and slide baseball or kickball or something like that. I don't know, but they're tired of being stuck inside because it's so hot, so I'm gonna find something for them to do outside in the water, because it's hot, y'all. It's really hot, and they're tired of being inside. I just filmed a YouTube video on what I should pack for my beach vacation because I just have no idea. I have so many items that are like really beachy and all that, but I have a hard time deciding what I should bring and what I shouldn't because it's only like a 3-4 day trip, so I don't need a whole lot of stuff. But I posted that already by the time you see this, so if you haven't watched it, you can go back and watch it and get some good ideas for affordable beach vacation outfits. So that'll be already posted, and I'll try to put a card here so that you can go back and watch that if you haven't already. But we've just, not a whole lot's been going on. We've just been playing outside when we can. If it's too hot, we play in the sprinklers and stuff. I'm thinking about maybe starting to take them to like a public splash pad or something. The next city over has one that we could go to that's free. Just anything that I could do that's like hot water activities. Like, I'm gonna have to really like search out and come up with some ideas, because we cannot spend this whole summer in the house just because it's 100 degrees outside. We live in South Arkansas, like almost in Louisiana, so it's that really humid, yucky heat. So you have to be in water if you're outside. You just have to. So we may go to the lake a couple of times this summer and all that. But the only thing we've really been doing here lately is that, and I have 2 athletes, so I'm taking them back and forth to practice, and just keeping up with all the things that need to be done. And 9 kids home for summer break. You can only imagine how crazy that can get. So it's a lot of cleaning up after them, a lot of trying to find things to keep them busy, preparing meals. So I'm tired and I need a vacation, so I'm so glad. We leave in 4 days. Oh my God, we leave in 4 days. So I have a lot to do before then. I gotta decide what I'm gonna pack. I gotta decide when I'm gonna pack them, and I gotta make sure we have everything. And I've gotta do like a grocery run, because we're gonna do our meals while we're there, because we got a beach house like right on the beach. So we're not gonna really leave. We're gonna just prepare all our meals there and everything. We might go out one night, but so I gotta make a grocery list for that, and make sure we have sunscreen and beach towels and all that. So, whew, gonna be a little busy the next few days, but then I'll show you some clips of our beach vacation. I cannot wait. It's gonna be a long drive, but so worth it. Okay, so I'm starting to pack for vacation, and I know I'm taking this pink dress that was in my last video, because everyone really loved it, and I think it'll look really good. But this one I really wanted to bring just to get pictures in, but it takes up so much room. Like, it's got like 3 layers to it, so it's like, so I'm gonna set it to the side. If I have enough room for it, I'm gonna bring it, but I may not, so I may have to just skip on that one and go for actual practicality, I guess. And I know I'm going to bring the blue and white outfit. Let me show you what. Blue pantsuit. No one really commented on the pantsuits, really. I think a couple people said they liked the short one, but I wore the short one quite a bit last summer, and I have several pictures in it. So I kind of just wanted to mix it up and do this one. I really like this one. It's got the little bikini top to it, and I think it'll be really comfortable just to wear during the day. And then I decided on the blue little swimsuit and the black and white one. And I may grab that other white dress as a cover-up if I have room in here, because I think it'll look really good with that blue and white. I can just throw it over it for a bathing suit cover up. But I'm gonna grab a couple like little short, like jean shorts, and a couple of just t-shirts too, just for comfiness, and for like the drive there and back and all that, because it is a 13-hour drive for us with kids, with a lot of kids. So I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how it works. I think the longest trip we've been on with kids is like maybe 6 or 7 hours, and that was pretty tough, but they were much younger then too, so maybe now that they're older it won't be as bad. Our youngest is 2, so she's really my only worry. I'm not really sure how she's gonna do. She doesn't like being in the car, but she is in the car a lot, because the school they go to is quite a drive from where we live, so she's kind of used to it at the same time. So we'll see what happens. Oh, and ignore that. I'm got a bunch of stuff shoved in that corner because I'm remodeling the front part of my house. So, but anyways, yes. So my side here is pretty much already full. I'm not taking a big suitcase because we're taking our own food. So I'm having to take a lot of like kitchen type stuff, like the crock pot and food, lots of food. So I'm trying not to take a big suitcase. So my side is almost full. So I think after I get my 2 little casual outfits in here, I won't have room for that dress. But we'll see. We'll see. I may try to shove it in there. But I was thinking it would make really pretty pictures on the beach. So maybe I can get it in there and get some pictures while I'm there, because I only go to the beach maybe once every other year or something like that. So I want to take advantage of that setting and get pictures while I am there. But so I pretty much got my stuff grouped together, not really packed, but just ready to throw in a bag. So I think it'll be easy just to throw in and get it in the bag. And then my husband is running a few errands. When he gets back, he's going to fill up his side of the bag. And then I got another bag for the kids. I got to get all their stuff together and get them packed. But I also have to run into town and get the food. I'm doing a Walmart pickup for the food, and then I got to get it all into something. But we're not leaving until like midnight. We're going to try to drive through the night, so maybe the kids will sleep like half the way there. So it's more, not even half, a little more than half probably. So maybe that'll make it a little easier on them. At least that's our hopes. We'll see how that works out, but that's the plan. So we'll see what happens. But today, I'll kind of take you along with us and kind of get a few shots, because we got to pack. We got to make sure all our animals are set, because we got a little farm and everything. And we got to make sure my dad's taking care of them in the house while we're gone. And but we got to make sure everything's there and ready to go. And run a few little errands in town. But like I said, we're not leaving till midnight. So at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're leaving today. But I have literally all day. So I'm trying not to stress too much about it. But I got all my stuff grouped together now. I'm about to get ready to run into town and do the pickup and all that. And then once we get home, it's get everything packed. Everything packed and ready to go. So I hope it works out. We don't have any set time to leave. Like, we don't have to leave at midnight on the dot. So if we leave a little after, it's not that big of a deal. But I'm not going to lie, I go to bed at like 10 o'clock. So I'm going to be winding down around then, because I fall asleep pretty fast at night. Now, I wake up through the night and I don't sleep that well, but that's a whole nother story. But around 10 o'clock, I'm not going to be feeling it. So, yes. Okay, so I'm going to finish getting my clothes all grouped together and get a game plan for that. And then I'm going to get ready and we'll head to town. today is our last day here. I really didn't vlog much the last day and a half because my camera battery died and I didn't have a block to charge it. The block I had wouldn't charge it, so I just had to go get one and charge it back up. So today's our last day. We played on the beach for hours. The kids are so tired. We just ate dinner. I made salmon and rice. It was so good. But we're putting our littlest one down, and then my husband's going to stay back, and I'm going to take the other kids out for a little evening walk on the beach, kind of our last hurrah while we're here, and then we're going to get up early in the morning and hit the road again. Not looking forward to that 13-hour drive. It was insane here. We drove through the night on the way here, hoping the kids would sleep. They did not. No, they did not. So it was it made the drive seat even worse because they wouldn't sleep. So we're going to drive during the day on the way back. Maybe that'll be a little better. We're just going to stop, you know, if they need to stop and stretch their legs and play and stuff like that, like at a park or something, and we'll stop and get out and sit down and eat our meals, and maybe it won't be too bad. But on the way here was awful. But anyways, we've had so much fun since we've been here. This beach is really cool. The high tide is really high, and the low tide is really low, and they've enjoyed playing in the tide pools more than anything. So it's been such a great experience for all of us, and a really good time, and I'm looking forward to our little evening walk to say goodbye to the beach and hit the road in the morning and be back home. We're finally back home. Oh my gosh. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend a 13-hour drive with little kids. The drive was so awful. Like, it was just 13 hours of driving. That doesn't include us stopping to eat. It doesn't include getting out and stretching our legs, stopping for potty breaks. It was like, from the time we left to the time we got home, it was like 16 and a half hours. It was so long and exhausting, but we had a great time. Like, it was worth it. In hindsight, it really was. It was worth it. But, like, we decided from now on, if we go somewhere and it's over a 10-hour drive, we're just going to fly. We're just going to catch a flight because it's just too much on the little ones. It's too much to ask of them to sit in the car that long. Sitting in the car that long is even hard on an adult. I can't even imagine what they were feeling. So we're really happy to be home. We had a great time though. We made so many memories. It was really cool there. They have, like, where we were staying, the high tide come up to like our balcony. Like, the waves would be hitting the balcony, and then during low tide we'd have to walk like half a mile to even get to the ocean. And like, all the little tide pools along the way were like the coolest thing ever. Like, the kids enjoyed the low tide, playing in the tide pools, more than they did whenever high tide was up and they could go out on the beach and play in the waves. Just because I guess it was a new experience for all of us. It was just really neat and really fun. And it was a lot easier on us because Clementine is 2, and she really doesn't understand the dangers of the ocean. So during the waves, during high tide, she wanted to like run out into the ocean. And so we always had to be holding her hand or holding her, or, you know, just, she had to be within arm's length of us. But whenever it was low tide, and the tide pools, as deep as they would get, would be like her waist. So we really could just walk behind her and just watch her kind of jump in the tide pools and, you know, and everything. And you could catch little crab, and little fish would be swimming around, and it was just so neat. And the coolest shells. we found like shells as big as my head. Like, I have never, and I guess it was a semi-private beach, so I guess that has a lot to do with it. Little hermit crabs crawling all over the place, like the ghost sand crabs, the little red crabs, like just all over the place. It was really, really cool. I've never been to a beach that wasn't really heavily populated, and so, you know, beaches that are really heavily populated like that, people go out at daylight and they get all the shells and all of, all that stuff. But we were the first ones out, other than maybe 2 or 3 other people. So we found like a whole conch shell and just the coolest stuff. It was so, so neat. Such a great experience. It is worth going back, but we're flying if we go back because, like I said, it was a lot. It was a whole lot. We went to a souvenir shop on the way out. I got this top. I'm a sucker for a souvenir shop. If I go somewhere, I want a t-shirt or a coffee mug or something. I got both this time. I got this shirt. I just love it. I loved how it's just simple and kind of preppy looking. So I got this. I originally wanted one that was like a light canary yellow, and it had white letters, but the smallest size they had was an extra large. And then I found another one that was like a sunset orange and navy letters, and they had a medium in it, but it literally went down to my knees. This is a small, and it still is very oversized. So, I mean, as you can see, it's still going to come down to like mid-thigh on me. But I do love this color, and I like the navy lettering. It still looks very preppy. So, I like it. I'm happy with it. And I got a coffee mug, but I have to explain this coffee mug. For some reason, when I go somewhere, I like hitting souvenir shops or like even a little thrift store or anything. And if I see a coffee mug that will remind me of some type of memory from that trip, I get it. Because then that's like kind of a little boost of happiness first thing in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee. Because, I don't know, I like getting coffee mugs that remind me of certain memories from trips that we've had or whatever. And it just makes me happy. So, let me show you a picture. Before I started this, I told you guys I was taking my little ones out. I took the boys out. I took the little boys out, and we walked to the beach. I did not take the camera. I wanted to soak up every memory without a camera in my hand. So I held their hands, and we walked up and down the beach, and the sun was setting, and there was a storm moving in, so there was a gust of wind moving through, and it was so cool. The sand was coming through in like a haze across our feet and everything. And my son Calvin, he's 7, he was like, "Mama, look, the sand is so beautiful when it does that." So it was really cool just to have that little memory with them. And then after I took them in, the sun was starting to hit the horizon, and it made the most beautiful sunset. And I was like, girls, come out. I was going to wait till later to take them out because I wanted to go, like, see what creatures come out after dark. But I was like, gosh, I've got to come watch this sunset. So I'm going to show you a picture of this sunset just so you can really get the grasp of what I'm about to show you. So this is the sunset that we saw. And does this not have the same exact colors as this sunset? I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks just like the sunset that we saw. I mean, look at it. Like, every time I use this, I'm going to think about watching the sunset with my girls. So, had to have that and the shirt. Just had to. But we made so many good memories. It was such a fun time. Like, it was worth it. in hindsight, it was really worth it. And I hope that y'all enjoyed what little bit I did catch on camera. I'm kind of trying to get used to vlogging, and I don't always remember to grab my camera, but I am trying to get used to it whenever something fun and exciting is happening. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, let me know in the comments, and I'll continue making these vlogs. Next month is my birthday. I turn 40, so I'll be vlogging that. And then in August, my oldest is going to college. He's moving in his dorm, so we have that happening in August, and then the rest of the kids go back to school. And my husband's anniversary trip will be in August as well. So lots happening in August, and next month is my birthday, so there'll be a lot to vlog over the next couple of months. And so yeah, I'm trying to share. I'm trying to be more open, and that's kind of been my goal over the last couple of years. Is I've been really closed off and protective over my life, and I'm at a point where like I want to share with others and connect with other people. So I hope I was able to do that in this vlog. I'm, like I said, getting used to it, and it will get better as we go on, and I remember to grab my camera for important stuff and fun stuff. And so let me know if you want to see more, and if you do, then I'll continue making them, and I'll see you in the next one. So I will see y'all.